Hey Taurus, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Katie. Today I'm going to be doing your reading from the 22nd to the 28th of July. This is a weekly reading. I can't believe we are almost in August, guys. This is crazy. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel, if you have just stumbled upon this channel, I invite you to subscribe. I'm currently on a mission of reaching 20k subscribers, so if you want to support me with that, that would be freaking epic. So let's see what is in store for you guys, what messages are available. Today I'm using the Star Child Tarot and the Unicorn Tarot. I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross just to see a little bit of an overview for this week, okay? As I go ahead and shuffle the cards, know that my intentions have already been set. I invite you to check out on the description box. I have a Patreon page, guys. It's new. I'm excited. It's actually thanks to you, because you guys told me what Patreon was. I didn't know what it was. And it's pretty cool, I have to say. It's kind of like this network for creators in which the subscribers can support you for like monthly for you to do your free content and, you know, continue to do free content for the world. It's really helpful. It's really nice. So if you guys want to support me in any way, that would be, I think, the best option for the price of a cup of coffee. So that's, you know, pretty neat. Okay, bottom of the deck we have the Serenity card. In this deck, I believe this is the Hermit. And with the Unicorn deck, let's see, what messages, universe, do you have for our lovely Taurus for this week? Six of Cups. Love might be in the air for some of you guys. Possible soulmates. Okay. At the bottom of this deck, we have the Nine of Wands. Some of you guys might be feeling a little bit tired of a process that has been going on, and in which you have, you know, overcame a lot of obstacles. And maybe you're feeling a little bit tired, maybe you're feeling a little bit beat up. Some of you guys might be wondering if it's worth it to keep, you know, pushing through. So let's see, let's get deep into this very detailed, large reading. But first, coffee. So I actually have a voice to bring these messages out. When I do a lot of readings, my voice starts cracking a little bit. Okay, so main situation, you have the High Priestess. This week, you're feeling very much in connection to that powerful intuition of yours, Taurus. Taurus has such a powerful connection to the material world and to the spiritual world in a very sacred way. I love Taurus as a sign. I have many Taurus friends, and that's what I see, like this perfect balance between the material and the spiritual. This week, you're going to be very, very much in touch with that higher wisdom, that intuition. You're going to be able to read people immediately. You're going to be able to kind of like sense any kind of weirdness or sketchiness in the waters. You're going to be able to, you know, point that out right away. Others might actually be quite impressed with your accuracy. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Pisces person maybe, or someone in your environment who's like a mentor, a guru, a shaman, a teacher, or someone with like spiritual knowledge that is in some shape or form more, I don't know if more advanced than you, but at least like they have something to share with you. The challenge here though, this week, the challenge is going to be to be very careful of what you pick up intuitively. You may be picking up some sketchiness with the Seven of Swords here. Whoops, sorry. With the Seven of Swords here, you might realize that there's someone in your environment that maybe is not necessarily right to be trusted. Could be this High Priestess energy. You have to be very smart about this. So this is not something you want to address impulsively, because you might, you know, be picking on something energetically that you don't necessarily know how to interpret. So try not to like make a scene or accuse someone of doing something, you know, try not to be loud about it, I guess. Just kind of like be aware, take note, see if something feels off, if someone feels off, and just take note internally and just be like, okay, I see the weirdness, I feel the weirdness. I'm gonna be strong enough not to point blame or judgment or kind of like project that outwardly. I'm just gonna keep that information in and be careful and see how things flow or unfold. For some of you guys, this could be some sketchiness in your romantic relationships. Maybe you're not being completely honest with a soulmate in regards to a third party situation or someone who you're interested in. Could be a water sign, could be an earth sign, could be a fire sign. I mean, we have everybody here. Could be maybe that your partner is perhaps just kind of like noticing someone around, not necessarily being involved inappropriately, not necessarily anything going, you know, wrong, but you may feel that your partner has been observing someone who may feel very familiar to them. Maybe they have great chemistry with someone, and maybe you can feel that or sense that vibe, like there's a good chemistry between them. I'm not saying something is happening, but there is a possibility that you might feel like there is. And if you do, you might be right, because your intuition is on point. So it's just a matter of, as I mentioned, gathering the information, but not necessarily taking action yet. Just gathering the information, seeing how you feel about it, wondering, making sure, you know. Some of you guys are definitely dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. We have 2 Knight of Wands and we have a King of Wands. You could be dealing with someone who is very passionate, motivated, and fiery in regards to their life, someone who's very inspired. But this could be someone who's not necessarily all that stable or that trustworthy on the long term. This could be someone that, you know, it's kind of like those people that get very excited about something and invest all of their energy for like 2 months into something and then just kind of get bored and go into something else. So this is not necessarily someone who can hold space for you permanently. This could be the other person, if there is another person. Or this could be kind of like the energy that your partner, if this resonates with you, you know, the relationship thing, maybe you are not even in a full committed relationship. Maybe you're dating someone and you see that there's someone around. Maybe this is how they're going to be reacting to that person. They're going to be like, oh my God, look at this person. You know, they're so amazing. We have so much chemistry. And then 2 months from now, they're going to be, they're not going to be even thinking about this person. So don't worry too much. Just kind of like gather. The message here is gather the information. Observe, take note, internalize things, process them. Don't necessarily bring them to the other person just yet, because there might be a need to process before in order to understand truly what's going on. Maybe there's nothing going on, but you need to kind of like tap into that situation and kind of like analyze it and see if there might be something. I hope this resonates with you guys. I know it's kind of like a bunch of nothing what I'm saying, but I guess the main message, if you really want to go, deep into it, is that of gathering information and not making any judgments just yet, but noticing, because you're noticing for a reason. In the near future, you might also feel very social, but right now you are paying a lot of attention to what feels fair to you. So that's why maybe you're kind of like observing all of these situations, maybe in work, maybe in family, maybe in loving relationships. Maybe you're just observing and you're making sure that you're not being taken for granted. You're making sure that things are not unfair, and making sure that you are receiving what you deserve and that you're giving what the other person deserves as well. In the recent past, you may have been developing a lot of emotional maturity, guys. I like that. Oh my gosh. about that. Yeah, guys, I don't know. This is what I have for you this week. I hope that this was helpful. Try not to be impulsive this week. Try not to act from a space of fear. Next week is going to be a whole lot more clear for you in order to make decisions and move forward. Know that, yes, your intuition is very accurate, but your interpretation might need some processing, okay? Sending all my love your way, you guys. I don't know if I mentioned this already. I am doing a lot of readings right now, so sometimes I don't know if I mentioned this to your sign or to the previous sign. I don't know. But we've got a Patreon page, and I'm super excited, guys. I don't know. I would like to give like some kind of gift to the first Patreon. I don't know if by the time that this video comes out, I already have Patreons. When I'm recording this video right now, I don't have any, and I would love to have my first Patreon. I would love to, you know, do a shout out and maybe send a gift their way. So we'll see how that goes. I hope it's you, get to connect to you. Sending all my love, guys. I hope that you have a lovely week ahead. Bye.